Hello everybody, my name is Sean, and today I wanted to talk about some of the most underrated Joker moments in the Batman Arkham series. Joker has had quite a huge presence throughout this series, and there's a lot of iconic moments we have had with him throughout the years. But with such a huge presence, there's bound to be a lot of moments that a lot of people will often overlook and not really think about. That's why in today's video, I want to dive into 5 underrated moments that I think can give a deeper insight into the Joker and the lives he's changed. Let's start with number 5. Joker and Batman in the elevator in Arkham Asylum. It was kind of hard to find some underrated moments in this game because it's just chock full of iconic moments from the Joker. But I was able to find 2 that I would say are underrated, and this is one of them. This moment perfectly captures Joker's methodical and unpredictable nature, and it's only done in about a minute. The conversation between Batman and Joker really shows how through his chaos, he is still meticulous with what he does, and knows what he is doing, especially when he says stuff like this.
The night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean, don't you think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
And the part when the elevator shuts down and he tries to break out keeps you on your toes and, like I said, perfectly captures his methodical and unpredictable nature. Just a short and sweet moment that is definitely underrated.
Our institution is temporary.
What? Don't you trust me?
The Joker Shrine Harley Quinn built in Arkham Knight. Now with this one I'm kind of cheating a little bit since this is kind of a Harley Quinn moment as well, but I think this is actually a great way to show just how much Joker messed with Harley's mind throughout the years. Ever since Blackgate, she's been manipulated into believing that Joker always loved her, but in reality she just can't accept the fact that he didn't care about her at all.
He looked after me, loved me with all his heart. He would have never abandoned me. Not like that big coward who's out there hiding!
And the shrine really shows that even in death, Joker is still in control of her life, feeling like she has to honor the memory of a monster. And it's crazy to think that she gave all of her love and admiration to him when he didn't have a single ounce of love or care for anyone. It's honestly sad and depressing, and shows how an abusive relationship can really impact someone.
Do you know what it's like to wake up day after day and know you'll never see his beautiful face again? Why would you? Let me tell you, it's been emotional. Of course now I have 3 new Jokers. Each one perfect in their own right.
Joker experimenting with the Titan formula in Arkham Asylum. During the story of Arkham Asylum, you eventually have to go to the botanical gardens to stop Joker from producing more Titan. On the way, you end up in the abandoned chamber, and you can hear Joker experimenting with the Titan formula. This is already unsettling, but if you try to find some more riddles and Riddler trophies, eventually this happens. The first time I came across this, I wasn't expecting it at all, and it definitely caught me off guard. But after that, you'll hear Joker bring another henchman in and test out the formula on him. This is just downright disturbing, and the sound design is done way too well, making you hear almost every detail and makes you uncomfortable just hearing it. It also shows how much disregard Joker even has for even his own henchmen, and doesn't even really flinch or get grossed out by what is happening in front of him. Let's just say that he's a boss that I definitely wouldn't want to work for.
Razor's just finishing his off now.
Good. Let's test him out.
No! No, I'm still up!
Joker's dialogue if you wait in the bell tower in Arkham City. This one is overlooked mainly due to the fact that you have to wait for Joker's countdown for the bombs to end, and most people jump out of the window before it starts. But if you stay long enough, you get this amazing piece of dialogue from the Joker.
What are you waiting for? We both know how this is going to turn out. You're going to come and find me. You can't stop yourself, can you? Sometimes I wonder if all this will just end with one of us looking down at the other's corpse, trying to work out what to do next. The only question is, whose body will it be? I know who I'm rooting for. What about you?
This is just perfectly written. It really shows the duality between them and kind of makes you think what would happen if Batman actually died instead of Joker. And I always like to think about this line.
I know who I'm rooting for. What about you?
It gets you to start thinking about how Joker sees Batman's life and his own life like a game, which perfectly portrays the relationship they have with each other. This is also great foreshadowing to the end of the game, especially if you somehow came across this the first time playing it. I just think it's amazing how the developers put this piece of dialogue where most people wouldn't hear it, except for really die-hard fans of the Arkham series. It just goes to show how much work was put into this series, and I think it's pretty cool the amount of attention to detail there is in these games. Just simply amazing work.
Now get out of there now, or you'll ruin everything.
Batman and Joker meeting for the first time in Arkham Origins. Now I know that this reveal wasn't particularly loved when it first came out, especially considering that people were expecting Black Mask to be one of the main villains, not the Joker. But I think this is still an interesting first encounter between Batman and Joker. It also shows even more of that meticulous but chaotic nature that Joker has. And it's crazy but also remarkable how Joker was able to take over Black Mask's operation, especially during his early years.
You son of a bitch! You think you can steal from me? I got away with it! You're a dead man. Dead! Can't you just play along?
You're insane!
It's also interesting to see how Joker at first doesn't really care to play games with Batman, since this is the first time they meet each other.
Oh, life would be so simple if you were all I wanted. No, you're just a teeny little distraction compared to what I've got up my sleeve.
We see later that he literally just causes chaos and doesn't care about whether he'll live or die, and it's a different way of looking at his character. I think it really shows that later on, Joker needs someone like Batman as his archenemy. Without Batman, what's the point of causing chaos? Or as the animated series Joker would say,
"Without Batman, crime has no punchline."
There you have it, 5 underrated moments from the Joker. There's definitely more underrated moments, not just from Joker, but other characters from the Arkham series as well. Feel free to let me know if there's any other characters that I should tackle next in a future video. As I was making this video, I realized that we are close to 700 subscribers. I can't believe I'm even saying that. You guys are honestly the best, and I really look forward to making more videos for you all in the future. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have a great day. Peace.